Tesla Model 3 and Model E still dominate US electric car sales. Welcome to Tesla Global, the home of electric vehicle news and Tesla news. Today we look at Tesla sales, Gujarat Government to Tesla. Here's 1,000 acres to set up a plant. Tesla Giga Berlin investigated by State Environment Agency for refrigerant tank. Now let's get into the video. I love seeing the tremendous growth of electric vehicle sales in Europe, which is likely to achieve more than 10% of new car sales being plug-in vehicle sales this year. But there is something bittersweet about it. The bitter part is that Europe's quick EV adoption makes the story in the United States quite a bit depressing. It's wonderful that we have Tesla, no doubt. It's great to see Teslas all over the place in the area of Florida where I live, and I'm sure in many other places in the United States. Tesla is indeed a wonderful American business and sustainability story, and it's simply stunning that this still young automotive company has broken into the big time and is producing and selling nearly 1 million vehicles a year, many of those in the US. However, those sales don't approach 10% market share, and neither do all EV sales combined. When I create our quarterly US electric vehicle, EV, sales reports, there's a truly inspiring side and a side that is not so uplifting. We need more models at or near the Tesla Model 3 and Tesla Model Y level in order to make significant progress. That said, even though Tesla still dominates the US market, through the Tesla Model 3 and Tesla Model Y, and even though no other models are close to Tesla's in terms of sales, it seems that we are seeing signs of life from a few others. If you can look beyond the two Tesla mountains in the sales charts, you can see that there are a few brands that are increasing their EV sales significantly on the backs of a few nearly high-volume models. Notably, two of those models, the Volkswagen ID.4 and Ford Mustang Mach-E, were the two contenders for 2021 Clean Technica Car of the Year that got the most votes from readers, and the third model, the one with the most sales aside from Tesla's top models, was the 2017 Clean Technica Car of the Year. It seems that our writers and readers might know what they're talking about when they highlight top electric models. It should also be said that we don't have data for some electric models, the Hyundai Kona EV and Kia Niro EV, most notably. All indications imply that they are not achieving many sales in the US, but we can't really evaluate that like we can with the other models because Hyundai and Kia didn't build them on dedicated electric platforms and don't break out their sales from the sales of their gas-powered twins in their monthly sales reports. Getting more specific with regards to the models that we do have data for, you can see that the Chevy Bolt EV plus Chevy Bolt EV combined for more than 11,000 sales in the quarter, which is sort of like combining the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y as Tesla does in its sales reports. The Bolt EV/UV led the market outside of Tesla's top sellers. The Ford Mustang Mach-E, 6,356 sales, and Volkswagen ID.4, 5,756 sales, were significantly below the Bolt, but these are young faces. I do expect more from them in the future as production ramps up and word gets around that they are on the market and they are great vehicles. The old-timer Nissan Leaf is also still doing its part, getting 4,804 sales in the second quarter. This vehicle likely gets its sales from low prices at dealerships around the country that notably undercut the prices of other popular electric models. Also, the vehicle has been on the market for so many years that there may still be repeat buyers upgrading their Leafs rather than jumping to a Tesla, as many early Leaf buyers have done, Chevy Bolt, Ford Mustang Mach-E, Volkswagen ID.4, or other new electric car. That's the story of the US electric vehicle market for now. The trend lines are up for several models, and they have plenty of room to rise this year if their makers are willing to push them much faster now. What are your predictions for these models for the rest of the year? Are any of these non-Tesla electric models going to one day get to 100,000 plus vehicle sales in a year? Or, starting at a lower step, which models will surpass 50,000 sales a year in the US? Gujarat Government to Tesla, here's 1,000 acres to set up a plant. The Gujarat government is offering Tesla 1,000 acres of land to set up a plant in India, News 18 reports. The location of the land is both inside and outside of Adani ports and special economic zones in Mundra. It's also the home of the largest private port in India. Gujarat is the latest of many Indian states trying to woo Tesla to set up its base in India. The other two are Maharashtra and Karnataka. All three are coastal states. Each state offers Tesla easy access to West Asian and African markets, but the latest offer includes 1,000 acres of land. A Gujarat government official told the Indian Express that they've told Tesla that land will not be an issue. The official wasn't sure as to whether the new unit would be purely for exports or a mix of exports and domestic production. The official noted that Tesla officials aren't sure if they want to set up a base in Gujarat or stay in Bengaluru. There is little or no social life in Gujarat, while it is not so in Bengaluru, the official told the Express. The CEO of the Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation, P. N. Balagan, explained that Tesla officials have been in negotiations with the state government. The last round was 8 months ago and there's been no further development there as far as known. He also pointed out that Tesla officials were seeking a large web of charging stations in the Mumbai metropolitan region. They were also looking at an area near the Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust, which is where cars would land following imports. Tesla Giga Berlin investigated by State Environment Agency for refrigerant tank. Tesla's German production facility, known as Giga Berlin, is reportedly under investigation for the illegal presence of a refrigerant tank on site. The complaint was submitted by 2 environmental groups that have already complained about the automaker's presence, the Green League and Nature Protection Association, known as NABU. The Brandenburg State Environment Agency will investigate the claims. According to a report from German media outlet Tagesspiegel, Brandenburg State Environment Agency is investigating the suspicion of illegal construction as complaints from the 2 previously mentioned environmental groups state that a tank is on-site that Tesla has not been approved to have. According to the report, the tank is reportedly holding the chemical tetrafluoropropane, and Tesla does not have permission to have this on the site. Tetrafluoropropane is used for several things but most frequently as a refrigerant for automobile air conditioners. As many as 50% of OEMs utilize it for air-conditioned units in vehicles, according to a 2018 study from Vehicle Service Pros. The addition of the tank could mean that Tesla is preparing for vehicle production within the coming months. While CEO Elon Musk slates Giga Berlin's initial production for the end of 2021, Brandenburg Economic Minister Jörg Steinbach has said that he expects Tesla to start manufacturing vehicles in late summer or early autumn. Nevertheless, that tank does require approval from local agencies, and the complaint that was filed prompted an on-site inspection on Tuesday, according to the report. Although it took place 3 days ago, the Ministry of the Environment said, the results of the control are not yet available. The ministry did confirm the complaint and also confirmed that the on-site inspection took place. Tagesspiegel says the refrigerant tank provides additional risk for Tesla. The process is risky for Tesla because it is precisely this refrigerant tank that is related to the controversial incident problem of the Gigafactory and the early permission for machine tests, for example in the paint shop, against which the Green League and Nature Conservation Association are suing. They want to enforce a halt to the tests that the State Environment Agency had approved with what is now the 15th advance permit for the construction of the Gigafactory, parallel to the ongoing main approval process. The complaint is currently being handled by the Berlin-Brandenburg Higher Administrative Court, OVG. Tesla has been dealing with pushback from environmental groups since Giga Berlin's construction began in early 2020. NABU and Green League most recently objected to Tesla's planned 4,680 battery manufacturing plant in mid-June. The objection is based on the claim that Tesla has not sufficiently clarified what precautions it will take to prevent highly poisonous gas from escaping from the factory, the objection document showed, a report stated. Tesla will begin production at Giga Berlin with the Model Y crossover, with the Model 3 likely following suit after manufacturing efforts are ramped. Do you think Tesla will keep facing backlash in Germany? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, then please a like, and if you are new to the channel, why not subscribe? Thanks for watching the video.